we're just sharing pieces of our lives that that we feel might bring a smile to your face or might make you actually feel like you can relate, because it's just real. It's what happens on a day-to-day basis. The main intention is not how we look, but just who we are and what we would like to offer, which is a piece of our lives for you to share with us. And then at the end of the day, there's beauty in being real, there's beauty in being natural, there's beauty in just being as is, and that's why we call it life as is. Have you ever talked to yourself in a mirror? Have you ever talked to yourself in a mirror?
Not as much as you do.
Please, let's agree to be honest with each other in this conversation. Okay, the reputation's at stake.
Okay. Should I talk to yourself in the mirror?
Thank you.
Okay.
Why I'm asking that is because if you do spend a lot of time talking to yourself in the mirror, you'll come to realize how you look and how your expressions may come across to others when you have a conversation. So I guess in a way, doing this makes us very vulnerable, because then we will get to see ourselves talking into a mirror on a daily, and it will be out there for you all to see. And maybe we might make a certain face, we might have a certain look, a certain pose. I will not be in one constant angle throughout. It's about the unexpected. It's about the memories, making them. Sometimes there is the roller coaster rides, and sometimes there are the long strolls. Sometimes it's just boring. But what we don't realize is that the majority of the time we spend in life is actually those routine and sometimes mundane, and sometimes we consider tedious tasks, dailies, that we say, oh, my life is boring, because maybe you don't have anything that you consider exciting happening for the day. But that's when you get to create memories. That's when you get some self-reflection and realize things about yourself. Why are we doing this?
I think the reality is many times many of us may feel that we don't really have something to offer. We don't really have something positive to say. We don't really have anything beneficial we can share. So the essence of this is just to press play and talk, and whatever comes out of it, hopefully you can pick something beneficial from it.
You can take what we say, sift it through. What's good for you, take it. What's not good for you, leave it. The foundation of what we say and what we do, and the standpoint for our lives is just the fact that we're Jesus followers. We're not perfect. We're on a journey to discovering. We're building and we're growing in our relationship with God as days go by in different seasons. And that is the perspective from which we view things from most of the times. We fall short, we make mistakes. Yes, we do exercise some self-righteousness sometimes, and we don't mind if people call us out on that. I think it's good to keep each other in check, and we're taking it one step at a time, one day at a time. He tends to do that, and we're not promising that it's going to be exciting all the time. Actually, half the time it's going to be like, I can relate to that, or that was just another day.
Unnecessary.
But I do hope that in relating, you also get to see how precious and how unique your life is, and how no one can counterfeit that, and that all you need to do is be you and the best version of you. And just give yourself time to grow into that process and to work in that process, because it's a beautiful thing. Like, you don't need to look to the left or to the right. You can learn a few things, but really at the end of the day, it's you and God. Alright guys, well, this is our first video, and we just wanted to welcome you into our living room. Location lockdown day 10.
Day 9.
Oh my goodness,
I'm
already started.
Welcome to our living room.
Welcome to our living room, guys, and we appreciate you for tuning in and lending us an ear. Then you can let us know what you want us to talk about as well. We have ideas, but you let us know as well. We're open to hear. Whooshy, 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 whooshy. Yeah, guys, don't rush it.